Subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss another update from India Forums.
The Poonam Pandey who has gone through so much in life. I have my own story that I want people to tell now. I've already been tortured a lot in my life. My life is like an open book. So, you know all my secrets. Very honestly, getting locked up, I was locked up earlier also. I don't want to talk much about it.
Welcome to India Forums, Poonam. It's lovely to have you with us today. We are here to talk about one of the most controversial reality shows that's supposed to be.
Yes.
Welcome to India Forums. How are you doing?
I am good. Thank you for asking. And I'm excited.
Right.
Something?
Right. So, obviously, this is going to be an all new experience, and there's a lot of unknown territory that lies ahead with the show because, not a lot is known. We just know that it's a reality show and that there's a lot of unveiling of secrets, apparently, that's supposed to happen, and a lot of torture that is supposed to happen. So, what was your thought process, when you got yourself into the show and when you decided to take up the show in the first place?
I tell you something now. I've already been tortured a lot in my life. Now, taking this show up, it's like I'm looking forward for a lot of new things. See, I'm in a situation right now that I'm standing up for myself. And doing this show, when this show, when I heard about it, I was like, this is the best thing that could happen to me right now, And I really want people to know me as a person. I really want people to know what I have gone through, And this is the biggest platform or the biggest fortunate thing that could happen to me right now as we speak. So I'm very grateful. And honestly, very honestly, getting locked up, I was locked up earlier also. I don't want to talk much about it, but I just want people to know the different side of me, the Poonam Pandey that people don't know, the Poonam Pandey who has gone through so much in life. People only know the Poonam Pandey who is out there making headlines or, doing this entire 15-minute fame thing or whatever people call. But I have my own story that I want people to tell now. It's about time. So, hence, lock up.
Right. Makes so much sense. Before I ask more about the show, something taking from something that you actually mentioned, how you've been through a lot in your own ways and everything. Did you at any point think that this show or everything that this show might expose you to the audience in whatever way it would, being in front of them all the time, would it ever take an emotional toll on you? Was that something that you wondered after having been through all of that already?
I have been through a lot. Now, with respect to this show, that's for sure. This show won't do that level of torture to me, to the torture that I've been through. So I don't think something like that would happen. See, this show is, it's so unique, that we all are going to be locked up and it's no luxury, no nothing. So, and yes, revealing secrets. I do want to reveal a lot of secrets about me. So, and I know it was a secret for some reason, but I don't want to keep it a secret anymore. And I think Lock Up is the best platform to reveal it.
All right.
Yes.
like you said, whenever you take up such a reality show, this or probably a Big Boss or whatever, um, there's a lot of thought process that obviously goes into it, but then you also step into such shows with a certain kind of end goal, probably, if I might call it, that this is what you probably aim to achieve by the end of your journey on this show. What would you say that is for you, and what do you think you will achieve out of this show by the end of it?
See, I'm going inside the lockup house to show the world real me. If I achieve that, even 1%, I think that would be like winning a trophy. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
All right. Moving on. The very basis of this show is, locking up people who are controversial, which means that,
Yes.
everyone is put up at a same pedestal, and, there's no one who's going to be, there's no one who's going to have a upper hand in any possible way, because everyone fits a certain number of, check boxes, and that's who they are. Everyone's going to be at a same pedestal at this point of time, and everyone has had their
Yes.
fair share of controversies, etc. Do you think that anyone's controversies or anyone who's a part of the show, whatever the reason that that has brought them to the show, might play up against them in any way? Maybe the contestants use it against them, maybe the audiences uses it against them, anything like that. Do you think that would at any point be
As in,
against
as
them?
in, as in, you're saying that if a contestant is coming up with her or his story, whatever, and it might play against them, there is a possibility, of course, because it is a game. It is, anything can happen. There is flip side to these things, So I think one gotta be smart to play it. I mean, even if you're dumb, even if you're smart, doesn't really matter. I mean, if you don't play it correctly, then it can go against you. Yes. Yes.
And is that something that, probably, like, if anyone uses whatever reasons or whatever secrets that are unveiled during the time of the show, if anyone uses that against you in any possible manner, do you think that would bother you or affect you in any way?
I don't think so. It will. Why would it be? My life is like an open book. So, like all my secrets. So it's like everybody knows everything about me. So I don't think so. It will affect me in any way. Um, yeah, I mean there are certain things might, but let's see how I play.
Right.
Yes.
If I have to ask you, why did you choose this show and not a Big Boss, uh, which similar lines, always comparisons happen. It's not like your name hasn't come up that you're gonna be a part of that show. Is there a particular reason that this show attracted you and not Big Boss, even though it's been there for such a long time?
Big Boss is one of my favorite shows, and it's a very, very popular show. What attracted me about this show is the uniqueness of this show. Kangna coming on the OTT platform for the first time, that attracted me because that lady has a courage to speak. She speaks. She has her own voice. She has her own opinion that she puts out there, which is quite. It's quite impressive. Not everyone does that. We all know. We all prefer to keep our mouth shut. So that's very impressive about this show. You see. Today, if I'm even going out, if I talk to a random person and they'll be like, oh yeah, there's a show coming out, so people are already so curious about this show. There is already so much buzz everywhere, people want to know, like, what is this? Like, this is not something that we have been watching for a very long time. This is something different. So I think that's very exciting. I think that is something so unique that I'm excited. So yeah.
Since this is a reality show that obviously does
Yeah.
involve a lot of mental strength, like
Yes.
any other there is, what do you
Yes.
think is something that could probably play up against you, given how you are as a person? Could be emotional, could be something like not liking someone with a short temper or something on those lines? And number two, what do you think would be your biggest strength during your time on the show while you're locked up inside?
I wish I would know my biggest strength. You see, that happens during the game. There are certain things that you um, आप अपने आप के बारे में आप जानते हो बहुत सारी नई चीजें। देखिए ये गेम पहली पहली बात तो मैंने बिल्कुल भी कुछ सोचा नहीं है अभी मेरे पास। ऐसा कोई कोई प्लान नहीं है मेरे दिमाग में कि अगर कोई मेरे अगेंस्ट आता है या कोई मेरी सीक्रेट्स रिवील करता है तो मुझे ये करना है, मुझे वो करना है। बिल्कुल भी ऐसा मैंने कुछ सोचा नहीं है। अही देखिए गेम है, कुछ अलग है। मैं अंदर जा रही हूँ खेलने। मैं लोगों को दिखाने जा रही हूँ कि मैं कौन हूँ। मुझे अब मुझे लोगों को अपने बारे में दिखाना है। I want people to know who I am. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Um, um, Fights. I mean, I'm not going in there to fight with somebody because I am not that sort of person. But I'm also not a person who will take things from anybody. With respect to everybody, every contestant, because we all are here to do something. If whoever us will win, whatever will happen, the person has done something right to be there. So let's not sit here and compete already, because that will be childish, that will be naive. So I'm not even looking forward for that right now. I am just telling you that I'm just very happy. I'm just very grateful that I got to be a part of this gorgeous, controversial reality show, and I'm looking forward to entertain people in my way. I'm looking forward to interact with people. I'm looking forward to want to know people, the human that I am, that people don't know about me. So I want those things. Game, of course I'm in there to play the game. So we all will play. Obviously we will. But there are certain ways to do it, and I prefer to respect that. Yes.
All right. I think that also answered my next question, about what do you want to tell the people who will be watching you on the show. But if at all, anything else that you'd like to add to what you have already said as a message to people watching you and people who will see you inside the house, please go ahead.
I just want people to go out there, download all Balaji and MX Player. This show is going to be absolutely free, and we will be live 24/7. So everyone can watch us, all the contestants. And about me, I'm just there to put out my new avatar. I have gone through a lot in my life, and I have just said बस अब और नहीं देखना, अब और नहीं किसी चीज से गुजरना है। तो ये बड़ा खूबसूरत मौका मेरे लिए है। So I really want people to go out and watch Lock Up. Of course, I mean it's for free, so they can.
All right, cool. Thank you so much, Poonam. It was lovely talking to you. Looking forward to seeing the show and everything that you're going to bring out. All the very best. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Hey guys, check out our revamped website at www.indiaforums.com to get your daily dose of entertainment.